What's up, YouTube? Mr. Random here checking back in. Today, y'all see what we got. Lokar carbureted cables, kick down cable for the TH400. We're gonna show y'all how we install this thing. I mean, it looks pretty simple. Came with a little Allen wrench to remove our stopper, get it lined up. We're gonna try to see if we can lock it down on our original throttle body. Right here, plate adapter. And see how we could get that thing working. It does come with some terminals, so we can wire up the switch that's inside. Let's open it up and see what we got, gang. If y'all didn't check out the video, my last video, I did the speedometer sensor, how you can gear it up and get that right speedometer for your dash. Y'all go check that out. So comment, like, share, subscribe. It's Random. Let's get it, gang. Alright, YouTube, we got us two wires. It didn't come with the kit. I just grabbed me a black for ground and a red for power. But get those inserted in this rubber grommet that they have. Let's just take a peep at our manual, maybe see if we need to wire this thing open or closed. So after we looking over our instruction manual, I see that our power comes to the silver terminal, and it also goes to the one right up under it, which is this gold one, and it's normally open. So when we hit our switch, it'll close the circuit and send power straight to our transmission terminal. So I'm gonna skim these wires back, put our connectors on, get that wired up, closed, and get it installed where it needs to be. We can't find our crimpers, so I'm gonna try to connect this thing with some linemen that I have right here. So we got our terminal in there, nice and tight. Let's slip him on our switch. Okay, slip on there nice and good. Let's get us a terminal on our grounding. Get him installed. All right, y'all see we got our power coming in. We got our switch leg, black wire coming out. Let's close our casing back up. Take this cable stopper off, and also our stud that goes to our throttle body. We're gonna remove all of that. This here bracket right here, I'm gonna remove this as well, because I'm using this here spring that's keeping the tension on my arm, and also they have a spring inside the case to be able to keep the tension on my wire. I'm gonna slide me a washer. Now this here didn't come in a kit. This one that I had. Slide me a washer on both sides of my fitting. Just put our nut back on there. Lock him down. You see this little piece right here? I'm gonna drill me a hole. I'm gonna drill me a hole right up in there and install this thing how we need to be. So when he pull here, when I hit this gas, I will also be hitting my switch that I hear engaging right now. Another thing, to lessen up the tension, I can back this out some all the way to the end. Uh-oh, that wire slipped out of there. I'm gonna put it to the tip, so when I put this here wire in place, it's not sticking out and cutting down too hard. We got a little ways before it turns down. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and drill my hole right here. And I'm drilling it big enough to be able to fit this here stud in. All I'm doing is drilling it, installing it, and put my stop on there. We're stepping it up. The final size is 1/4 inch. Okay. Alright guys, y'all see we got our Lokar little fitting that they gave us, and it came with this here lock nut as well. So let's get him installed. 7/16 on the back, 13mm on the front. Trying to get it locked down as good as possible. Let's get our wire installed, guys. Y'all see it come straight through. Got our Lokar little wire router and clips right onto our throttle body right here. Okay, it looks pretty good, nice and tight. While I'm right here, I'm gonna put that cable stop in place. Now, let's see what the instructions says for how to connect this thing. And they say you want the throttle body fully open, and you want to pull the lockdown cable tight as possible, and then you lock down your cable stopper. So let's go ahead and do that. Loosen our cable stopper. So you want to pull it tight as possible. So he's tight right there. All right, let's tighten lock our stopper down, gang. Let's say you want to pull it tight as possible. You can lock him down. Okay. Throttle wide open. Pull your cable tight as possible. He's pretty tight. You see, lock it down. Now, I'm not sure if the throttle body is all fully open. You might think it is because it's stopping right there, but I'll show y'all a little trick on that. Shout out to Cortez Roasted Mod. So we should be set right now. Our cable should be set. Now we should be able to just tie it to our transmission. And I do hear switching as well, guys. So yep, I hear switching. You can hear it. Listen. So let's lock this down on our transmission. And try to put my shift cable on as well. So pretty simple install there. It's obvious you can see what's going on. I mean, it might not be as easy for older setups, but it works well for me with this Turbo 400. And I actually had some washers to space out this here shift cable, but I believe that my Lokar kickdown cable came with like some spacer.
I know you cannot see, but I'm right here. So I got my name is Jolie. My name is Daisy.
You gotta bring something back. Y'all see what we got here, gang. Let's lock our brackets down. Lock our shift cable bracket down. Also, lock our kick cable bracket down. Alright, YouTube, y'all see, she came out nice and neat. I got my little, I think they call it a detent instead of knot right here. And the only thing I'm gonna do with that, I'm gonna cut my black wire, give him a little loop, and that power wire, the red one, I'm just gonna get it tied in to the same power that's running to my fuel pump, which is right behind you all. Alright, we got him crimped on there pretty good. We're just gonna plug him right onto our solenoid that we have here. Okay. Put this a little tie wrap or something on him. And we're just gonna run him right over here. This is it right here. You'll see we do have some rust. So I'm gonna just run him through there. Alright, so as y'all can see, that's how we installed our kickdown from Lokar. We got our D10 solenoid wired up, got our cable running to the top up there. Probably can foam him up a little, you know, something like that. I would hook the ship cable up, but I'm gonna just save that for another little video. As y'all can see, we got our cable routed, ready for power. Our fuel pump power wire right here as well. So I'll probably tie right into that, and it's already protected on the 5 amp fuse. So that's what they recommend. So we got it hooked up, gang. Another step closer. We just gotta order this here, put our cover on there, get our sensor, and we should be able to fill him up with fluid pretty soon. Let's go to the top side, check it out. There it is. We don't have, got a little slack on the cable, but it's good enough to where I didn't even have to cut it. I left it its full length. I didn't have to cut it. So we good, gang. So that's it, y'all. So when you set it, you want your throttle body wide open, and you want to pull your cable as tight as possible, and then lock your stopper down. So appreciate y'all for stopping by. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know we coming back with plenty more, gang. Mr. Randall.